So, just the one package today. A lot of my focus has been elsewhere. And today's DVDs, first we have Bleach DVD 31, then we have Tytania Collection 1, and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood Collection 2. DVD version, of course. But of course, that wasn't all I got, but I didn't get a whole lot of other stuff. Here's Tekkaman Blade 2, which I bought when I bought a replacement for Tekkaman Blade Collection 2. Pokemon DVD 40, which is the third DVD in the third season, and Pokemon DVD 43, which is the fifth. Something tells me I got my numbers wrong. Oh, this is the second, of course. Duh. And then this is the fifth. And this one was, of course, a more expensive purchase at $150. Unfortunately, the guy was also selling DVD 49 and didn't get it. Oh well, I'll keep my eyes out for those three remaining DVDs, 44, 47, and 49. The request for a good number of DVDs to look at. First up, we have Sailor Moon. This is Season 1, an uncut, subtitle-only box set released by ADV, I think pretty close to the end of when they lost their license. So they're kind of condensed, not too much, but it's not. It was a pretty cheap way to buy it at the time. I picked it up for like $40, and I think these things are pretty expensive now. While I was at it, I also got Season 2 at the time, Sailor Moon R. Yeah, there's nothing special to look at about the discs in this case. Again, I picked these up for real cheap, and looking at their prices now, I'm kind of glad I did. Ignoring the fact that, you know, I was able to collect so much Sailor Moon DVDs. This is a third season Sailor Moon S. These individuals actually have a reason to be looked at. Let me actually stand behind the camera and look at these, because I'm going a bit crazy with showing it, I guess. I guess you could call it crazy. And then there's the fourth season Sailor Moon Supers, or Super S. I'm not quite sure if you're supposed to pronounce it one way or the other. Other than, I think they pronounce it Supers in the Japanese version, so maybe that's official. And unfortunately, that's where the official US release stops, because nobody wanted to touch Season 5. It was just way too questionable. But there was one other thing that I got. Let's make some room here. That was this, which is a collection of, it's Sailor Moon, the movies, The Dream Set, which contains movies for, Sailor Moon R, S, and Supers. A pretty simple, straightforward box. And I guess you could say that's a very straightforward release for all of Sailor Moon. I also got a request for all of Hunter x Hunter, and I'm not quite sure if there's anything worth looking at inside. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Not super dense, but good amount of release. Let's just do it this way. Second one. Unfortunately, this doesn't cover all of the Hunter x Hunter stuff out there. In particular, it doesn't cover the OVAs, which is unfortunate because this is a series I actually downloaded and watched before it became licensed. So, I remember those. It means we don't get to see Biscuit on DVD. I think that was her name, assuming that was a girl, now that I think about it. Very strange character. Oh, And the fourth and final season, which goes up to, I don't know, I guess it doesn't say on there. It's 50-something episodes of it, I think. Hunter x Hunter. And I also dug out Ouran High School Host Club, because somebody didn't see it in my videos, and I'm not sure where it would be. Can't point them anywhere, so you might as well dig them out, show the DVDs. It's a good series, very enjoyable. Although I guess one criticism of the release is that it doesn't have all the members of the host club on individual DVDs, or did it? No, just a bunch of individuals. So, in a nutshell, the watching I did do, I watched all of Pokemon Season 1, well, finished it, and a lot of it was actually more familiar than I would have thought, which suggests to me that I maybe saw all of Season 1 before. Maybe I hadn't missed as much between Season 1 and Season 2 as I had thought. But I don't know if I'm going to continue Season 2 until I get all of Season 3, or maybe if I'm going to hold off at some point anyways, maybe I should just finish Season 2 and then wait until I get all the rest of the Season 3 stuff before I watch that. I started watching Cash Earned Sins, and that was interesting, although whether or not I think it's an overall good anime depends mostly on how it will end, I guess. So I'll have to continue watching it to come with an overall opinion about whether or not I thought it was worth it to watch it, I think. I also watched the first half of Shigofumi, and that was pretty interesting. And I also managed to watch up to DVD 9 of Fighting Spirit, which was also interesting. Although, I guess, well, you could say that I just find watching anime interesting.